keys and it's just a beast and a pick from the bus.
Man, but you're fucking around.
I got a man, but I'm fucking around cause I'm young and I can't be tied down.
Oh, baby, just to get down.
They got a girl, she got nothing on me, but we
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we are back again and I am doing my friend Ina's nails again. I don't think I've recorded her red nails, but yeah, we're doing an Aquarius themed birthday set for her. And this is hard gel. I don't think I posted her last nails, but she has tried hard gel, and so this is what we are doing for her next set. So right now she is getting a hard gel fill in, and you can use like IBD gel. That's mostly the most common one. So yeah, right now we're just starting her fill. So I'm starting by taking off her polish. I did do these nails. She came in before when I first did this set, and we soaked her off and all that, and then I did the hard gel. And so now she is back for a fill, and she has I know she has one broken nail and like two like little like chips, so we're gonna be repairing those two. I'm so sorry. You guys know by now I'm always out of frame. I get better every video, but golly, you would think you would have gotten it by now. So yeah. So I'm just going through all of her fingers and just taking off her gel polish. And so for this nail, since it is hard gel, you do have to file it completely off. So right now I'm just thinning it out, so that way it will come off. She does have a little bit of lifting, and I do go back and forth between the nails. That way you don't get heat spikes. And you want to make sure that you keep your your drill bit constantly moving. That way you're not always keeping it in the same spot and going to cause a heat spike. So now I'm just prepping that area, make sure I get everything off. And I did sand her tip where the hard gel is missing. That way we can the product will stick a little bit better. So for her thumb, I'm actually going to use a nail form for that, and I don't think I show it, but it's super easy. You just line up that little curve and line it up on the end of the nail form, and then bam, you got a new tip. But how are you guys today? What is going on in your lives? What you got going on? Let me know down below. I actually do like engaging with you guys, and I feel like I don't talk to you guys on YouTube as much as I do like on Instagram and stuff. So I definitely want to ask you guys, how are you? How is your day going? I hope everything is going well. So now I am just shaping up her nails. I do like the slightly pre-shape before I do her nails, before I fill in, and that's just for anyone. That way I have the base of her nail, or anyone's nail. You have the base of the nail already prepped and ready. And then that means you can have a better shape. So you know that your apex is in the right place. Everything is nice and even. You don't have any like hills or lumps or bumps or anything. So you just want everything nice and smooth for a nice good base. So now I'm going in with this smaller ceramic bit. It's more like a comb bit kind of. And I'm just taking off all of her lifting and smoothing out the surface of the nail. The previous ceramic bit I think is in like a medium or something, and it leaves a little bit of scratch. It's nothing too crazy, but I do prefer something a little bit less abrasive when I'm removing lifting and doing more detailed work. Plus it's a little bit smaller, and I can get into those tighter areas, like at the base of her nail. Where the small line is, right there in that little pocket. So with this bit, I'm going where the lifting is, and I do like to clean it up just to make sure. So I'm going right where the, oh, I'm sorry y'all, the mic is falling. So I'm going right where the lifting is, and I'm going little by little, slowly thinning it out and removing it. You're not supposed to use nippers. Sometimes I do, not gonna lie, but I did try to file this off. So like I said before, I do go back and forth between the nails, that way I don't cause heat spikes. And so where you see my left thumb, I am holding the actual nail. That way, if the drill moves or anything, I do have it in nice tight quarters. I can make sure I'm controlling my my e-file. Y'all, I have to stop saying drill. It is called a e-file, short for electric file. It is an e-file, not a drill. I'm holding the e-file really close and tight, that way I can make sure that if it slips or anything like that, you of course want to avoid that, but if it does, it happens from time to time, that you're making sure that you do have control of your e-file. And so when you saw me holding her nail and pausing, she said that it was getting a little bit hot, so I do like to go in, stop, go in and stop, go in and stop, especially if I don't have any other nails that have lifting on it that I'm going in between. I do, you know, on that last nail, I do like to take my time. So now going in with my cuticle ball bit, and I am just, I am prepping her nail, but I'm going around her cuticles and going around the edge of the hard gel just to kind of seal it off and make it a little bit more smoother. And then I kind of do buff the nail plate just a little bit. It kind of just depends on the day. Sometimes I will go in with a sanding band, or sometimes I will use the cuticle bit. Sometimes both. It really just depends. But I'm really just focusing on that cuticle area, and if she has any others, dead skin or any extra, your eponychium, if you want to be technical, any more of that attached skin to her nail bed, then I'm gonna go in with my needle bit. So she had just a little bit more lifting that I missed, and so I'm just going back in. You want to make sure that you get all of the lifting, otherwise it may cause green spots, or what we call greenies. It's not fungus or mold or anything, it's just a little bit of bacteria that discolors your nail. Nothing serious, but you do want to try to avoid them. Now I'm going in with my sanding band. This is a fine bit. This is 240 grit. I do like something very soft for your natural nails. I would go maybe 180, but I feel like it's too rough. I don't like the way it feels, and I don't like how deep the scratches are. You may like them, or you may prefer them because it is a little bit more prepped and a little bit rougher of a surface. But of course that is up to you. I will go no higher than 180. Now I am applying the hard gel. Again, this is IBD hard gel. So I'm putting a slip layer on her natural nail and extending it on top of the hard gel that is already there. That way you do have a slip layer, and then I'm going in with a ball of gel, and I am working around her cuticles and bringing it down. Now I did have to go in twice and fill up that area, kind of like where those little dips are, and you'll see me adding more product as need be, and I do go between the hands. So when I go to cure this one, I will have to go ahead and clean that up again and add more product, but it is what it is. I don't like to put too much. It does cause heat spikes if you have too much gel. So I repeated the process on her other hand, and I'm going between her nails. That way we are able to move quickly and the gel won't run. Hard gel is very self-leveling, so you want to make sure that you are curing your hands in between. And I'm also flipping her nail upside down. So again, I put that slip layer on. I am grabbing a bead of the hard gel and filling in her nail. And then when I'm done, I'm going to flip her hand over, probably about 5 to 10 seconds. That way you have a little bit more of an apex or an arch in your nail. And then I will have her flip her hand back over and put it in the lamp. I normally can get to 1 or 2 hands. So as you see, I gave her that one. I have her flip it over, which is off camera, and I am working on her other nail. Now, do not forget that your client's hand is upside down. Don't ask me how I know that. Don't ask me how I know. Oh, clearly you've forgotten. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, just make sure it's not, and as you see, the light has turned on. She has put her hand in, so you do want to make sure that you are curing your nails. And I do a full minute or the full 60 seconds. It's up to you if you want to do a full 2 minutes, but I only do 1 minute. And I'm just going to keep repeating that process on all of her nails. also would like to just a quick side note. Yes, I'm a professional, but I have not worked with hard gel as much as some techs are or have been doing. Most of my clients prefer natural nails, gel manicures, pedicures, or acrylic. I haven't had too many people ask me for hard gel, so I don't practice it as much as I should. So Ina is kind of like my little mannequin hand. I get to practice on her, and she lets me kind of freestyle and do what I like, and kind of do what I want to do. I just asked, gel or acrylic, and she picked her gel this time, and so that is what we are doing. But yeah, just a quick side note, I'm a professional, but I do not work with hard gel, so this is my first time actually doing it on a client, so it was kind of cool. I like this a little bit faster. Of course, there's no smell, so that is one thing I do like about doing hard gel. It just takes a little bit of practice and getting used to working with it, and I feel like because her nails are also so grown out, I think she's about 3 or 4 weeks grown out, and her nails do grow pretty fast, so I want to say she's at least 3. She definitely, they held on very well. They work very well for her, so I would definitely recommend hard gel for her. But yeah, she's my only client that I do hard gel on. So now that all of her nails are done, I'm just going back in with that second layer and making sure everything is a little bit more even and filling in any dips or gaps that I have missed. So hard gel does have a inhibition layer or a tacky layer, and so I'm just taking some alcohol and wiping the top of the nail. And now I'm going in with my hand file. I do like to do the edges, and because hard gel is very soft, you can go in with a normal 100, 180 file. I do like to file the hand file first and then use the e-file and seal the cuticles and smooth out the nail and then prepare to go in. So this is what happens when you forget to turn your hand over or don't, or if it floods your cuticle. It was very self-leveling and very runny, especially if it's warm. And so some of it did get on her skin, but because hard gel will not stick to skin, it's easily able to come off, but you do have to file it. I'm sorry for the camera angle. I'm watching it back. I do watch my videos back anyway, but as I'm doing the voiceover, you know, it's the last final touches, and I'm looking and I'm like, how did I not notice that the camera jumped back so far? Like, so I'm sorry about that. I will definitely make sure that it is in frame, but I definitely want to make, I'm sorry that it's closer, but I wanted to make sure that her nails were in frame, because oftentimes, as you guys know, they rarely ever are. So now taking a needle nose bit, it's actually not a needle nose, it's like a rounded, it looks like a cuticle bit, but it's made for cleaning up underneath your nails. So she did want her nails lowered and shortened underneath, because this is going to be kind of a see-through design, so she did want them a little bit shorter. Okay, there we go. So somehow I realized it was kind of far. So I am now going in with my safety bit, I believe. I'm trying to see it. It's either a fine safety bit or a barrel extra fine bit. I think it's the extra fine one. That one is not a safety bit, so you do have to be very careful using it. So I'm switching gears and going back to that cone ceramic bit just to clean up her cuticles more. This is the part, like I said, after I hand file, I do go in with my e-file, and I do get into all of those corners and seal her cuticles and smooth out the nail. So right now we are just cleaning up her cuticles. So now we are getting into the designs. This is the photo and the account that she follows, that this is where we got our inspiration from. So definitely go check her out. That way you can kind of see our inspo picture. And now we are just picking out what stickers we're going to put on her nail. Excuse me. So now I make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm going in with base coat. I always base coat my nails just to make sure everything is nice and prepared properly. So now I am going in with some gold foil. I did not wipe off that tacky layer. I am just using that to help stick on the foil. And so I'm kind of spacing out a little bit sporadically and just kind of filling the gaps where it looks natural. And then it's one nail on each hand that's going to have this gold foil. So you'll see me kind of going back and forth. So now I am taking a milky white and a periwinkle color. They are from Beetles, but I can't think of the polish, and I didn't even think to put it in the video, so I'm so sorry, guys. I will definitely start doing that so I can start showing you guys what I'm using. And I am just taking a small flat brush and dabbing that on, and then you'll see me go in and kind of like fade it out and make it look kind of like a marble effect, and I'm just using acetone for that. After that, I did stick that in the lamp and then use that same inhibition layer to stick on the gel. Stick on the foil. So now I'm going back in with that blue periwinkle color and using the acetone to kind of thin that out and make it look kind of smoky and kind of like I said, a marble effect. And then I am going to mix that with the white. We're kind of going for like a sky. If you guys saw in the inspo photo, it was kind of like clouds and, you know, kind of like a sunny day and really cute. So that's kind of what we're going for. So now I am placing the Aquarius stickers on her nails and little planets because, like I said, we were going for like a sky kind of cloud theme. So her birthday just passed. I want to say it's the 7th. Please don't hate me. I swear I think it's the 7th. But yeah, her birthday passed, and so I know I'm a whole month late, but I still wanted to post this video and get her nails out there because these were super dope, and I love that she let me create these for her birthday. So yeah, I definitely had to share these with you guys. So we're just putting the stickers on. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to let you know he was doing the most. So on her index finger on her right hand, we did put in hoops. So going in with a actual like screw drill bit, I am literally drilling a hole. So we drilled 2 holes. I put one, and then she said that she wanted to add another, so I just drilled another one on top. And so you'll kind of watch me struggle with these poor little hoops because, y'all, they are difficult. I left it in because I wanted y'all to know how difficult it is, or that it can be. I have pliers. I don't know what I did with them. They helped, but I found that the nippers help a little bit better. So I just kind of prefer my nippers. But I do want to show you guys, like, it's kind of difficult to get them perfectly symmetrical and spherical. So definitely be mindful of your time as you're, trying to put these hoops on. So if you're like in a salon, or if you are a time-based nail tech, of course, you're for your appointments. But if you're not, booking out more time, just be prepared. Some designs do take longer, and this is one of those things. So you'll kind of see me struggle with this one. She needed a larger hoop because it's a little bit higher up on her nail and it's a little bit thicker from the edge. But the hole was also not large enough for the hoop. So you'll see me kind of struggle with it. And then once I got it in, I realized it was too small and wasn't going to spin freely enough. And I didn't like that. So I had to take it back out and then drill a bigger hole and then put in a bigger hoop. So you'll kind of watch me struggle with that. So yeah, like I said, make sure you have enough time, because your appointments are of course time based, but just be mindful of your time, because this definitely threw me for a loop. And so you'll see me ever so slightly put the bit inside of the hole, because you don't want to make it too big, just slightly larger than what it was. And then this one went in so easily and smoothly, and then I just went ahead and pinched that one back together and made it back into a circle. So now we are going in with a liner brush. I think this one is from Beetles. I just bought some, so it probably is, or it's an old one I had. Nope, I lied. It's on the end of a Poochie's Nails brush. That's what it is. But I did order some actual liner brushes for this reason, because I wanted actual liner brushes. So I'm going in, and you'll kind of see me switch brushes as I go. That way they're thin, but also depending on how long the bristles are, it's a little bit harder to draw. So you'll see me switch to a shorter brush. It's a little bit better for tighter line work. And again, you guys will see me struggle with this because I could not get the spacing out right, and I wanted to make sure that everything looked nice and it was nice and even, and everything, looked like it belonged together. So yeah, you'll see me kind of wipe it off a few times, and just to get the placement right, and then make sure everything is drawn exactly how we want it and all that good stuff. So yeah. So now all of her nails are done, and we are just going in with base coat. I like to do a layer of base coat because we do have a lot of elements that are sitting on top of the nail. So I do want to make sure that there's enough gel polish or top coat, and basically a big enough barrier. Y'all, I cannot talk. Grief. Basically a big enough barrier so the stickers and gel polish is not, the stickers and gold foil isn't sticking out. So I then went in with top coat, and now I am putting on my cuticle oil. This is on my website, so if you guys want to buy some cuticle oil, I got some. Yes. And I am actually showing you this in real time. So this is what I do at the salon when I am massaging my clients' hands. Every time you do your clients' hands, you should give them a hand massage, y'all. Don't be stingy. Come on. So this is me in real time, making sure that I am going in and massaging her hands. She works from home like most of us, and so she types a lot. So she asked me to put a lot more pressure than I would normally do. She said go as hard as you'd like. So we tried to, abuse her just a little bit, but nothing that would hurt her at all. Just a little bit more pressure to alleviate some of the pain and tension that is in her hands. And so, like I said, this is real time. That way you guys can watch and see just about how long it should take you, because it is the end of your service. Your client is ready to go, but you do want to leave them kind of with like a little parting gift, So that spot right there, right in her thumbs, really bothered her a lot. So I made sure to rub that in that, rub harder in that area. That way she feels a little bit better. And you do want to get in between the fingers. A lot of people actually like that. If you do pedicures, do it on your toes, y'all. I promise it would change your client's life. I don't do it on everyone. If the toes aren't able to spread as much, I don't. I just do 1 or 2 at a time. But if your client's toes are able to spread, definitely do it. Alright, y'all, I think we're coming up on the end of this video. I want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, please. We are doing so well. We're slowly growing, so that is awesome. I don't know if I told y'all. Yeah, I did tell y'all. You're my Rin Riders. So yes, make sure y'all comment down below. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.